walk this earth like a god.
You scared? What? You scared? What? You scared? What? Kicking in the door, I make them bitches hit the floor for keys. Yeah.
Travis got it here, and I'm back with some more boxing. Danny Garcia done finally announced his next cherry pick, and he's going to be fighting Samuel Vargas, a fighter who has fought all bums his entire career. He's never done anything. He's never been a world champion. He's lost twice, been knocked out once. Guess who he's been knocked out by? He got knocked out by Errol Spence in 4 rounds. Guess what? Errol Spence was told by Danny Garcia that he need to pay his dues. You know, he need to work himself up. And then Danny Garcia ran and fought a fighter that Errol Spence has already knocked out. So, when you fight this fucking bum, if you don't knock him out sooner than 4 rounds, then that's going to be another statement for Errol Spence. Because Errol Spence already done knocked out Bundu, who Thurman went the distance with. He done knocked out Algieri, who Pacquiao went the distance with. If Danny Garcia go the distance with Samuel Vargas, it's going to be like Errol Spence knocked out Samuel Vargas, who Danny Garcia went the distance with. Motherfucking cherry picking like a motherfucker. Andre Berto said Danny Garcia refused to sign the contract. Refused. Didn't want to fight him. You ducked Andre Berto, bro. How many fucking losses do Andre Berto got, man? He was getting outboxed by that dude that he fought right before he fought Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? He just came back and scored the knockout, but he lost 5 rounds straight to that motherfucker. You don't think you could have outboxed Berto? Yeah, he got some power, man. But damn, his boxing ability is kind of whack. It's kind of suspect, to say the least. But he's still a big name. I think Danny Garcia could have won that fight. You know, Berto might have been able to land a shot, but maybe not, man. I would definitely expect Danny Garcia to win that fight. It would have been a bigger fight. It would have sold more tickets. I'm pretty sure Danny Garcia would have made more money fighting Andre Berto than fighting Samuel Vargas. But this the dude that he done chose to fight. Fucking alien. All them fucking toes and shit, man. This motherfucker got 6 hairy toes on each foot. What type of motherfucker got 6 toes? That shit look nasty as fuck, man. Don't ever take your fucking shoes off in public again in your motherfucking life. You did that shit on NBC before you fought Paulie. And then the lady called you out. You know what I'm saying? She brought it up. I think that was Rosie Perez y'all was getting interviewed by. And she brought it up and asked you, could she see it? And he took his shoe off with no fucking problem and put his ugly ass foot on the table. Don't ever do that fucking shit again. And then these motherfuckers crack jokes about cherry picking and shit. They don't give a fuck. I remember one time, not too long ago, like a month and a half, 2 months ago maybe, Angel Garcia was drunk than a motherfucker. And he was like, man, fuck that. Fuck Mayweather, fuck Pacquiao. If they want that fight, they're going to have to pay us $20 million for that fight. And it was like, ooh, Mayweather? Yeah, he's going to have to pay us $20 million. Him and Pacquiao. $20 million? Damn. What was your biggest payday? Like $2 million? Something like that? Can't be too much more than that. You're still fighting on PBC, never fought on pay-per-view. $20 million. You know, Danny Garcia just kind of like agreed with it, like laughing and shit. You know, I mean, he knew his dad was like fucked up talking shit. But he wasn't caring to be politically correct during that interview. He just didn't give a fuck. Like, yeah, man. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that's what it's going to have to be. You don't give a fuck about what we think about him. Y'all can call him as many cherry pickers as y'all want to. He do not give a fuck. He going to fight whoever the fuck he want to fight, whenever the fuck he want to fight him. Danny Garcia used to be fearless. You know, when he was at 140, fought Matisse, fought motherfucking... He fought Lamont Peterson. Who the fuck else he fought? He fought Amir Khan. He was the underdog in that fight. I think he was the underdog in the Matisse fight too. He beat both of them motherfuckers, knocked Amir Khan out. But now it's just like, he don't give a fuck no more. He just like, I'll cherry pick as much as I want to fucking cherry pick. And ain't nothing y'all can do to stop it. You know, I promise the winner of Victor Ortiz versus Andre Berto a fight. But if Berto win, I ain't going to fight him. If Victor Ortiz would have won, he would have fought him. You know, I thought that Victor Ortiz was going to pull it off, to be honest. You know, but Berto knocked his ass out, made him quit again. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Victor Ortiz, he get hit too hard. He don't want to fight no more. Referee tried to give him a long count, and then he got up like, damn, looking like he was looking at a ghost and shit. He couldn't believe that he didn't get counted out. Do you want to continue? Then he looked over to Berto as if to say, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Because he going to hit me again. So now Danny Garcia is fighting this motherfucker, man. You know, and then every time that they talk about this fight or Danny Garcia's upcoming fight, now that it's been announced, they're going to keep talking about Keith Thurman in every article. They saying that, in this article, they saying that Al Heyman was pressuring Danny Garcia to fight Keith Thurman. You know, so most likely we're going to see that fight next in early 2017. Since when has Al Heyman ever been known to pressure any of his fighters to fight another top fighter? He protects them from each other and overpays them, which is a problem. It's not a problem to those fighters. No, it's a problem to boxing. You know, I mean, I don't want to be a hater and shit. You know, Floyd is saying the same shit. He's like, these fighters is getting paid too much. And, you know, it's obvious. It's like they losing motivation for making the big fights. They should budget, you know, whereas like these fighters would get paid more than like these $1.5 million paydays. For the bigger fights, they would get paid more. But when they cherry pick, they should get paid less. But by the looks of it, they're paying these fighters like 1.5 million or 1 million. They paying these big name fighters 7 figures every single fight, no matter who they fight. So it's kind of like, you know, why fight a Thurman or a Porter when you can fight a Salka? You know what I'm saying? That's exactly correct. It's not their fault for thinking that way because it's less risk, but it's still the same reward. You know what I'm saying? Thurman did it. Thurman fought he fought Porter for less money than he got for fighting Guerrero. You know, he got like pretty much the same thing. You know what I'm saying? 1.4 for Porter when he got 1.5 for Guerrero for an easier fight. You know, but he could have fought. I think he made 7 figures against Luis Collazo. He did. You know, and that was a guaranteed win for Thurman. It was like a step up in competition, but it was a guaranteed win. You know, he took pretty much the same thing for Porter. You know, I mean, he got hard. He should get credit and respect for doing that. But, you know, it really wasn't the smartest thing because he could have lost. It was a brave thing to do, but it wasn't really smart. What Danny Garcia is doing is smart. And you can't blame them, man. You can't blame them for cherry picking, man, because they're going to get paid the same shit to cherry pick. You know, it's fucked up. You know, I got a lot of respect for Al Heyman, man. He's looking out for these fighters, making sure they get paid. But these fighters is losing their heart to make the big fights because they still getting paid a shitload of money to fight cherry picks. Danny Garcia ain't fighting no motherfucking Keith Thurman next year, so y'all can forget about it. They can stop talking about it. They'll just tell us any fucking thing. They don't give a fuck about how much they lie to us about any fucking possible fight getting made. They'll lie all the fuck they want. They gonna keep talking about Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? And then when early 2017 come around the time where they saying that we're gonna get to see that fight, Keith Thurman probably be fighting his mandatory. Danny Garcia is going to be looking for another bum. And we're not going to see that fight. That's how they do. They don't give a fuck about lying to us, lying to boxing fans, man. But, you know, fanboys love to defend these motherfuckers no matter what. It don't matter what the fuck they do. Fight a bum. You know, a lot of motherfucking Danny Garcia fans, they know he cherry picking. They just like, well, fuck it. He's a cash cow. He is the biggest name at 147 out of the active fighters, not including Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is on his way out, and he was retired for a while, but he decided to come back. So besides Manny Pacquiao, out of the PBC guys, Danny Garcia is the biggest name. He sold the most tickets. He generate the highest ratings. He consistently gets, you know, over 2 million viewers per fight. Consistently, not just a spike here and then a low rating fight there. He consistently get those ratings, and he can sell thousands and thousands of tickets, man. So, you know, it's be like, well, he can do whatever the fuck he want to do, which is true. It is very true. You know, you don't get much props for these fights that you're making, but yes, yeah, you can fight cherry picks and you can sell tickets and generate ratings. because you're still going to get paid for it. It's still going to be a big fight. You know, the sport of boxing is fucked up right now, man. It's like fighters get paid more nowadays, but they got less heart because of it. So it gets to the point where you be like, damn, I wish these fighters didn't get paid as much. You know, so we would get more fights that we want to see. Because at the end of the day, man, we boxing fans. We just want to see good fights. That's it. You know, I understand when people be like, I don't give a fuck about all that shit. I just want to see the fight. That's exactly how I feel. But this is the reason, man. You know, so many fucking reasons that fighters can make up to duck fights. And there's so many good reasons that fighters can make up, you know what I'm saying, to justify not fighting a fighter. You know, I don't know what Danny Garcia is going to get paid for fighting, who's this guy? Samuel Vargas. Vargas sounds like a Hispanic name. So what is it? I mean, if he's Mexican, what is it going to be like? Puerto Rico versus Mexico? They can sell it like that. But either way it go, Danny Garcia is a big name. It's going to generate a lot of ratings. It's going to still sell a lot of tickets. He's going to do it in Philly. They're going to attach some kind of charity to it. It's going to say, you know, raise some money for charity. You know, give people another reason to support the fight. But, you know, even if it's just like 0.5% of the fight, is what it generates is going to go to charity. But still, they can attach the charity to it. You know, so even if you don't want to go there to support Danny Garcia, you know, I want to help the charity out. It's just like, it's still going to be a big fight. And he just might get paid the same thing as he would have made fighting Berto. Because just think, let's say the pot for the Danny Garcia versus Berto fight was 2.5 million, right? With Berto getting $1 million and Danny Garcia getting 1.5. Then, you know, let's just say they could still pay Danny Garcia 1.5 million, even if they lower the pot and give this guy, let's say if the pot was like 1.7 million, you know what I'm saying? He could pay this dude, I don't know who the fuck he is. You could pay him $200,000 and give Danny Garcia 1.5 million. The tickets are still going to get sold. You know, maybe a little less tickets, or y'all might even have them a little bit cheaper, but he's still going to get a 7-figure payday. Guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So it might be a lower risk fight, but he's still going to get the money. I mean, so there's so many ways, man, that they can make up to excuse them cherry picking and ducking. It's just like, it's bullshit, man. But it is what it is. I don't know when this shit is going to change. You know, I thought PBC was going down the toilet. But then I seen an article posted by the Ring magazine, and they saying that PBC is going to be making a comeback. They're going to come back stronger than ever. You know, so, and Danny Garcia fight for PBC. He got a fight. Shit, the fight was just announced, what's today? October the 12th? And the fight is 30 days from now. That's how you know you're fighting a bum. Because there is no elite fighter, A-level fighter, maybe even B-level fighter that has a name who's going to, like, accept the fight 30 days out. Come on, man. You need at least 2 months to train for a fight. But this bum don't give a fuck if he get a loss on his record, because he ain't shit but a bum. You know, and it won't be held against him because everybody's going to know he was a bum compared to Danny Garcia. So look forward to Danny Garcia's bum fight against Samuel Vargas on November the 12th. I'm Travis Gotti. Thank you for tuning in to Travis Gotti Boxing. Subscribe.
I gotta quit fucking with you. I gotta quit fucking